Horses. For many people, horses are still abracadabra when it goes to emotions and feelings and trying to read a horse and trying to understand a horse. In fact, understanding a horse is not that hard. It has very basic rules, basic foundation, and one of the foundations which I want to talk about is the being a mammal. And in the word mammal there comes a word mama, and that means that a horse has a mother. That's nothing new, of course, I know. But it's very important to know what the part of the mother is for the horse, his life or her life. The birth has a big ritual. The birth is a ritual of well, giving birth to a baby is quite something for the mare, so it's very physical, exhausting. And then after birth, the mother needs some time to recover and then starts to look at her filly and starts to lick it. And the licking of the filly, the smell of the filly, the contact of the mother is very, very important for the bonding with the mother and the filly. And for the filly, it means that this relationship, which is completely new, and I describe filly as a book, as a small notebook with blanco pages. It looks like a horse, it is already there, but everything has to be developed. And the filly is pure, it's new, it's all there. It's the instinctual capacities are all there, and they form this hardwired pattern in the brain, but it needs to be activated. So the filly and his mother have to need this contact. So please, please, please tell your friends, tell everybody who's involved with horses in whatever way, stay away from the mother and the filly, because this bonding is so important. And don't take it over, don't steal the filly from the mare. Some people still do that. They start to rub the filly, oh, it's so sweet and so cute and blah, blah, blah. Or they're talking calm. Never mind, stay away. Only be there, watch it if you feel the need to do so. But stay away and let the mother take her time, bond with the filly. This first relationship is the foundation of the relationships a horse is having later. When he has this mother-child relationship, the main thing of that relationship, and that's very important, is that the filly understands, experiences the safety of its mother. Being, boys are fighting, being together, being able to run to your mother and to have a drink there. I mean, after birth, Mother Nature made the tits of the mare like she has this special fluid. In Dutch it's called biest, it's the first milk, but it also has a special well, it's very silly stuff, but it has to be there because it smells sweet. So the filly follows the nose, and sweetness is something horses like. We all know that. Be careful with sugar for horses. They like it, but it's not good. And it's not only for the teeth, but it's, well, the inside of the horse is not, wow, look at him going on his knees. He's very self-aware. You can see that he's very self-aware. Anyway, this self-awareness is a part of the learning process. And self-awareness means that you have to experiment. Horses need a lot of social lessons, so the brain can make this connection in between the social bonding mother, social bonding other fillies. My camera has been in danger. Social bonding by looking, and you can see, if you observe a group of mares and fillies, you can see that the fillies play mature games. If they see something happen, they play it too. And that's a form of intelligence. And that's also the role models. They see the adults, how they behave, what they do. And this social aspect is very, very important, because that's how the brain is growing. It's like the brain is like a young tree. It's all there, but to make the real connections, to make the common sense work and the emotional balance work and the physical balance work and the instinctual balance work, those 4 elements, that takes time, that takes experiences for a horse. And in reality, for filly, it takes about 3 years before this foundation, and that's only the foundation. With the tree, it's a part underground, a part we don't see. But we all know if a tree would not have roots, then the wind would catch him. And that's exactly what happens with fillies who are taken away from the mares too early, or do not see other fillies of their own age. And I think it's very important, I saw it with several breeders, to put 1 or 2 adults, and calm adults, in the group of growing fillies. Because then they learn, by looking at the role model, how it is to be mature. And it's exactly the same for fillies as for humans. Children want to behave like grown-ups. They can't, we know that, but that's what they need. So it's very, very important for our fillies, the fillies we raise, because we don't have these real breeders anymore, at least a few, to be sure that if you have a filly until the age of 3 years, let them be horse, give them a mature example, or make it possible that they see many mature other horses, so they learn to be a social animal, social horse. And those social skills, they form the common sense. And if a horse is able to deal with all kinds of situations, and then I mean many situations, social, be able to read the language of the other horses, and perhaps also from you, then this horse will be able to make better choices, because he has a lot of capacities. And now I've got a question for you, in case you watch it. If you can explain, tell why wild animals who have been raised in the wild make easier animals in captivity compared to animals who are raised in captivity, make more problems. They have more problems. Many times the fillies who are raised with a bottle, at the age of 5, 6, and sometimes 10 or 11, they become very aggressive, very, very aggressive towards people. I can explain how it comes, and if you can explain it for yourself and found the solution why this happens, then that will be the best lesson. And I think we owe it to the horses. We keep them in captivity. We owe it to the horses to give them the proper foundation they need before they are mature, and they need these lessons the rest of their life. Thank you.